Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Gemma. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for being here. I felt like making a what I eat in a day video today. I feel like I haven't done a lot of food content recently. I think just because my job is focused around food and that requires a lot of time and energy. So when it comes to YouTube, I've been kind of focusing on different things, which has been nice. But yeah, I just felt like making a food video today. Just want to start by saying, as you know, please don't feel like you need to eat the way that I do. Remember that we're all wonderfully unique and we require different things. I make these videos simply to share some inspiration and some recipe ideas, and that's kind of it. Please never feel like you need to compare yourself to what somebody else eats, because yeah, as I said, we're all so different, and that's the cool thing about being a human being. It is a beautiful day today. The sun is shining. I'm feeling good. Dan's in Adelaide today. He went this morning. He's coming back tonight. He has a specialist appointment. If you didn't know, he has Crohn's disease. It's in remission, but he still needs to take some medication for it. And yeah, he sees a specialist every now and then just to check that he's all good. As you saw this morning, I had eggs on toast for breakfast, which is kind of my standard go-to breakfast. I'm very much a creature of habit when it comes to breakfast. For years and years, I had oats, berries, and peanut butter every single day, and I just did not get sick of it until one day I did. And I just didn't feel like anything sweet in the morning. And yeah, now I just kind of typically crave something a bit more savory. And I just find eggs on toast just to be like so easy and simple, and also just really delicious. It also keeps me full for a long time. I went for a run this morning and I feel like it's a nice post-run meal. Obviously you have the carbs, you have the fat, and you have the protein, so it's nicely balanced. I also felt very wholesome because the bread was local. The tomatoes were grown by Dan's parents, and the eggs were from Dan's parents' chooks. So yeah, just felt really good. I'm going to go and prep some dinner actually. It's still, what's the time? It's 10 to 12, but I just want to marinate some salmon. I like to leave it for as long as possible. I haven't had fish for ages, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, and I'll show you how I do that. But just quickly too, I just wanted to kind of share, I've been thinking recently about YouTube and about why I make the videos and kind of how I want to look at it more long term. I started making these videos when I moved here to South Australia. I'm from New Zealand, but I spent a lot of time in Melbourne. We live smack bang in the middle of Melbourne and Adelaide. It's about a 5 hour drive to Adelaide, a 5 hour drive to Melbourne. And I don't really have that many friends here, to be honest. It can get pretty lonely and feel a little bit isolating. And for me, making these videos is such a wonderful way of connecting with people. And from around the world too, which is so wild and so cool. So that's a big part of why I make these videos. And I guess one of my goals is just to kind of get better at it, better at filming, better at editing. Dan taught me how to edit. I don't know if you've seen any of his videos. I'm sure you have. I'll link his YouTube down below, but he makes incredibly beautiful videos. He's such a good filmmaker, and I'd love to learn more from him. Also, as far as subscribers go, I would love to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. I don't really care. It's funny, I've never been a big person who feels like they need to have a lot of subscribers or followers to feel valued or to feel worthy. I am more of a quality over quantity type person. I know the people who do watch these videos are really rad, kind, awesome people because you leave me cool comments, and I just know that you're good people, and that's so important to me. But also, these videos do take a long time to make, and I put a lot of myself and a lot of effort into them, so obviously I want more people to see them. So a small goal, but there you have it. Just wanted to say it out loud. And that's my ramble for the day, and let's get back to the food. So I just finished eating lunch, as you saw. It was very delicious and very, very filling, actually. I find lunch to be the most annoying meal of the day. I never know what to have. We typically have leftovers, or I just kind of see what veggies we've got in the fridge, roast them up with some sort of protein, have it with a grain and a condiment, or I have like a wrap or tacos, or like scramble some tofu, toast, just whatever's quick, really. I don't really like spending a lot of time on lunch. I prefer to spend more time on dinner. But I had some leftover brown rice, which I tossed through some vegan pesto, and then I roasted some sweet potato and carrots, and then quickly roasted some tofu, which I marinated in tamari, nutritional yeast, cumin, and olive oil. And then I just topped it all with some hummus and some hot sauce, and it was really, really yummy. I thought I'd just quickly talk about kind of my way of eating. If you didn't know, I was vegan for a really long time, and then I got irritable bowel syndrome, and I was going on the low FODMAP diet, and I just found doing it while being vegan was incredibly restrictive. So I started eating eggs and fish, and I just found being predominantly vegan didn't really work for my body. And now I'd say I'm mostly like plant-based. But to be honest, like I really hate labeling the way that I eat. I just find it really unnecessary. I eat mostly whole foods. I feel like I have a pretty good knowledge base about, what's nutrient dense and what isn't. So I kind of eat smart. And I've been eating, fairly healthy for a really long time. So it's quite easy for me to do. But I really, really try not to restrict myself in any way, shape or form. I've been like that in the past, and it wasn't any way to live a life. Food is so much about pleasure and enjoyment and feeding your soul and having fun. And even the food that I make that's healthy, like it's got to taste good, like I don't have time to eat tasteless food. I just don't see the point of it. But I'm really passionate about cooking from scratch because I am a chef. Like I think that's a really important skill to have. So I mostly cook everything from scratch, and that's just the way that I like it and enjoy it. And I find it to be a really creative and therapeutic part of my life, to go into the kitchen and use my hand to create something, and then to eat it at the end. And I find it like a really lovely act of love as well, to feed somebody else. So it's a little rant about food, but I'm going to chill for a couple of hours, do a little bit of work on my computer, and then make some dinner. My deepest apologies for this atrocious light. It is only 6:30 and it is pitch black outside. Winter is well and truly coming, unfortunately. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, I just finished eating my dinner. So I had salmon, as you saw, with just some greens, so broccolini and green beans. The marinade that I made is really, really good. If you don't eat fish, it's also great with tofu or just like adding to like sauteed veggies. So really simple to make. It's just fresh ginger, tamari, lime juice, maple syrup, sesame oil, and some chili flakes if you want. Super simple, but really, really delicious. I find salmon quite rich and filling, so I often just have it with just a side of greens. Such a delicious day of eating. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I had heaps of fun making it, so let me know if you want to see more of them. But it is 6:30 as I said. I'm going to probably finish my day with some chocolate oats, berries and peanut butter. So How I make those is very simple and it takes about a minute. I just add oats, cacao powder, some chia seeds into a bowl, add some nut milk. I think we've got almond milk. Put that in the microwave for like 40 seconds or so. Take it out, give it a good stir, and then I add defrosted berries, maple syrup, and peanut butter. So good. I love having something sweet after dinner. It's a habit I can't break, and I'm really happy about it. So yeah, I'll end with a clip of that. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.